My grandmother on my dad's side, Marjorie Ryan, has frontotemporal dementia. Her dementia has impacted the way she interacts with others, how she speaks. To start off and kind of give context to the situation, my grandma has had dementia for as long as I can remember. But as I entered high school, there was a shift in her overall functioning, and we saw that more people started to take advantage of her lack of understanding as well as her kindness overall, because she's always been a very kind and generous person. And so my grandma went from being that person that you could rely on for things that you needed to get done if you were ever in a pinch to someone who can't do that anymore. In 2020, she moved in with us, and there was really a visible decline in her speaking. And one of the biggest changes in her life as she moved into our home was her no longer being able to drive. Driving was the thing that she was kind of known for. Picking people up at the airport, and as her dementia started to kick in, picking up random people off the street to take to the ferry. I remember one day she took the car out and got lost and didn't remember where she was, and I think that was really a pivotal moment in our decision to allow her to continue driving. There are a couple different things that have really changed in our home since she's come. Like we have extra locks on our doors that she can't reach now, just to make sure she's not getting out, because my grandma likes to go places at night. We lock our car keys up in a safe now because she wants to go out driving. We even had, different caps on the stove handles to make sure she wasn't using the stove because she would forget about something she put on there. People need to be with her at all times. People lose out on different events that occur in life, whether it be my mom or dad who has to take care of her. Part of what I value about myself is being an academic, being well-rounded. One of my primary interests has always been neuroscience, why we function, how we function. Living with my grandma, as she's impacted by her dementia, it's really an eye-opening experience to what the field of neuroscience can be about. The inner workings of my grandma's brain ultimately impact how she lives. And it is astounding that down to the neuron that our lives can be impacted in such a way.
Conditions like my grandma's are part of the reasons why I've decided to major in neuroscience in college.
Because learning about and understanding the nuances to the disorders that people in our lives have are a big part in building empathy for them, being able to care for them, because if we don't understand them, the experiences they have seem radically different than ours.
It's my intention to do research during my undergrad and college because a large part of raising awareness is conducting research, because it not only allows scientists to understand the foundations of the disease, but we also raise awareness by then spreading that message to the public.
Having someone go from the person who watched you play in the garden growing up to someone that you now watch over is a profound experience. And even though now my grandma is not the same grandma that she used to be 15 years ago, she's still my grandma, and so there are moments of happiness when she sings along to her favorite songs on TV, or she pokes you relentlessly in the stomach because that's how she communicates. There's still a sense of kinship between her and my family, and she plays an important role in our lives, and I do not know what I would do without my grandma Marjorie.